It's got a meter pit out there. We got a water department's gonna come shut the water off and open up one of the bleeds. It'll drain back. Shut off's in here. I gotta open this up. There's a ball valve in there. I got it off. So we're bringing all the house back. I gotta do water here first. Shut off there, the water meter. And there's another shut off here. We gotta shut off. This one will drain back from the house. That one just shut the meter pit off. So we're just gonna shut this one here off and leave the. We're gonna shut them both, right?
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah. So if it never froze yet, but we never know, right?
Yeah. I got one right over there.
It froze?
No, never. I haven't froze.
They're not that deep in the ground. You would figure that they would freeze, but they don't.
Yeah. Some do, some don't. You can't figure that way. It's just
That's how it is.
how it is, yeah. Did I use this one last time?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
I got a good memory, but it's short.
The other one I got, it's kind of beefy now, so it doesn't want to work in a lot of places. I wind up using this one.
Well, that's a new stop. They just put that in last year, so.
Well, maybe I used a long one.
That seems kind of wide, that end there. Yeah, that's a wide end.
Well, I think I used a long one all the time.
Yeah, I don't think you used that wide one like that before. Oh, that one is long, huh? Holy shit, guy.
You bitch.
What a pain in the ass, huh?
Slippery down there. Sure I didn't use that one.
I don't know.
Ooh, caramba.
That's it.
But it works a little tough already.
Already tough, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, caramba, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
Think we'll be able to open it next year? That seemed kind of weird for a brand new stop, huh? You ever notice? You ever see that before?
Yeah, the salt gets at them sometimes.
That son of a bitch is brand new, guy.
Well, that side's off.
Don't tell me that thing's causing trouble.
Well, we had a hard time shutting it off. He barely was able to shut it off. It's brand new.
I know. That's kind of weird.
Huh?
Yeah. Strange.
Watch this one shut off. This one was shut off easy.
Yeah?
Well, maybe not.
That one's a little tough too. But
Well, it's in the salt water too, but that seems odd.
Was it hard? Or
Yeah, he struggled to get it off.
Was it stiff or was it hard to get on?
So hopefully we get it on next year.
You know, we've got the operator for that hanging just behind the. We've got an operator for that just hanging right next to.
Well, no, because he didn't put the shaft in there. That's supposed to have a long rod coming up.
No, we got one. I'll show you. It's not permanent. It's a permanent rod.
Is it a long shaft, like 4-footer?
It's a 6-foot operator.
I gotta blow it all out with air yet, but I gotta put it off here. Turn it that way. See if it opens. Okay, that should be off. Now turn it on.
There it went.
All right, and it should stop. Okay, now go back the other way.
Easy.
All right, it's working.
Hi there.
Have a great winter.
Oh,
All right,
thank
so
you.
it's working good though.
Yeah, this is...
Maybe this guy needs to retire.
No.
No?
No, this is... There was something funny about it. When it first moved, it snapped a little bit.
So it's working. He's got it working. He's got his key here working. See it?
Yeah. But you know when I first did it? It went punk, and then all of a sudden now it's running smooth.
Okay, so leave it off. We'll leave it off.
It's off now.
Yeah, so we're good.
Okay.
Shit happens, you know?
Yeah. So I think something got me.
Made in India. Nothing but quality here, you know?
What's going on? I thought I'd got this damn thing fixed.
All right. I'll hook the hose to the electric water heater first. Electric water heater's off. I'll take this off and I'll put my pressure to this compressor. Water's off. Get rid of the water out of the water heater first. Power's off to it. Pump out as much as I could. Valve and I'll push the water all the way out to the stop over there. This will drain this leg and go all the way out to that stop. Then I'll shut this off and leave this off. But this will drain back because that's off over there. Oh, you don't like my camera?
Oh no, I hadn't seen you get into the camera bit before.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Okay, now cancel.
Yeah,
And then they'll mix in with that.
You always do that to the dishwasher?
I do, yeah, because if there's water in there, it's going to freeze.
Yeah.
So by putting this in there, that stops it from freezing.
Okay.
So that's getting the water out. I like the new washing machine.
I love it.
Really?
Our other one broke down, and I was really torn. I was going to get an upright again.
Yeah.
And they're so big and deep now, I couldn't reach. So I said, let me try that.
Really?
Yeah, I like it because you can wash quilts, and it wrings this clothes really, really almost dry.
Maybe they came a long way because they have.
I've heard people have problems with them, but
Yeah.
we got that at the beginning.
You want to open the door because if not, it'll get stinky in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we leave it wide open all the time.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll just let that go through a cycle, and that should rinse it.
The neat thing about it is that it gets off to a super high-speed spin, so the clothing come out just barely damp. So
Really?
So it takes forever to do the load, but it actually ends up faster overall because the dryer takes much less time.
Done.
Yeah, a lot of people had front seals leaked, but they kind of.
Freezer's gonna winterize that trap there. Be good to go. And open. That's done. Almost done. That's done. That's done. That's done. The drain. Toilet's winterized, open. That's winterized, and this is straight. As good as it gets, right there.
Full of mold.
That's good with the hangers. That's a good idea with the hangers. Yeah, you gotta.
Sometimes my sisters come here and people.
No, you have to keep them open. Let them breathe, or they'll turn them mold. Yeah, so when we're done with this washing machine, which I'm done now, we're gonna have to open it and just leave it cracked a little bit, because they get stinky.
Right. Yeah. It says that in the manual.
Does it?
Yeah. That you're supposed to leave it open all the time. Obviously.
They must be sealed well then.
Yeah.
Yeah, when our daughter first got one of those sorts of washing machines a few years ago.
Let's see the antifreeze in there, so we're good. We antifreeze it.
They left their washing.
I'll leave this open here. This ball valve is the low point. I could leave that open too. I had to replace that one time. I should drain back. Alright, I'm gonna shut this off to the house. It's been off for about 15 minutes, been open. Just in case somebody turns the water on, it won't flood the house. It's open. There's the Atlantic Ocean right there.